Let's talk about some politics here, because politics is all over the Bloomberg. If you look at Read Go, you got a bunch of billionaires involved in politics. Start with Tom Barrack. According to this book, supposedly, he was offered repeatedly. The chief of staff said, no way, no how, I'm not going to do that.
Right, because I'm too rich.
Because I'm too rich. It's exactly right. I'm too rich, and I don't want my life exposed to everybody. Not an irrational point of view.
Not at all. And this is someone who's very familiar to us here at Bloomberg, very familiar on Wall Street. He's one of the most successful investors, one of the biggest risk-taking investors, and he is an extremely close friend of the president. I mean, remember, he at the Republican National Convention, he was the guy, no podium, with the microphone,
right?
Sort of.
Well, he ran the inauguration, and reportedly the president still calls him every night, for advice.
Well, because his job is, what the president really meant to say was.
He's really a reasonable guy.
Right.
But somebody who maybe is not as in the public light is Robert Mercer.
That's right.
With Renaissance Technologies, of course, he went with Jim Simons, very, very successful, very, very wealthy man, but a real supporter of Breitbart and Steve Bannon and the right wing and President Trump. He's a big supporter. Now there's a separation there.
And now coming into the fold, bringing us back to Silicon Valley, is Peter Thiel, who apparently maybe in talks with Mercer and others about a new sort of conservative media company.
And reportedly, he'd been talking to Roger Ailes about doing this after Roger left Fox News to hire Fox News talent to create sort of a rival.
Just before Roger Ailes died.
Just before he died, exactly.
So who would be the talent? Like, would it be all those who no longer work there from sexual harassment and like Steve Bannon? Like, is that going to, I'm legitimately asking.
That's a pretty long list, actually.
Like, is that going to be the talent?
Well, I mean, one of the things that is very much sort of in the water as this Wolf book, sort of gets assimilated, goes on sale today 4 days earlier than they planned. The president, has sued, Wolf and his publisher. Threatened to sue.
But that didn't slow him down.
That's
right. The publisher said, fine, you want to sue?
Actually,
we'll
sped it up.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But what it does seem to speak to is a real reshuffling of the sort of commentariat, obviously, but also, this was so interesting about the Mercers, sort of a shift in how the money is going in the conservative
And ironically, the loser may end up being Steve Bannon, because the one thing he wants is a podium. He wants a public platform, and if he loses Breitbart, which is rumored now, maybe nobody's listening to him.
Yeah, but if he goes to a conservative news station, what's the difference?
Well, the shift, what it feels like is there's this sort of shifting landscape. Where Steve Bannon ends up, who knows? But to your earlier question, who's going to be working there, who the voices are. I mean, there may be people who were working in the White House. There are all these rumors that there's going to be a lot of departures from the White House upcoming, but it's a fascinating time.